Hello, everyone. This is Tina from Tina's Workshop, and this is episode 9 of my weekly podcast. Today is Friday, May 3rd, and this video will go up on Saturday the 4th. So let's see. Since I saw you guys last week, I've been working on the blocks for my Wonderland Yarns subscription blanket. It's a subscription yarn that has a block that comes out every month with the yarn, and you can do knit or crochet. And if you want more on that, I have videos specifically just on that each month. But by the end of the year, you finish a blanket, and I'm working on both the knit and crocheted blanket. So I've been trying to catch myself up because I had only been doing one of each since the beginning of the year, and I need, for the size I'm doing, I need 2 crochet blocks and 4 knit blocks. So I'm getting myself caught up. And since last week, I got this crochet block done. This was February's. So I now have both February crochet blocks done, but I do still need to finish the other 3 knit blocks. And this one is March. This is a knit block from March, so it's getting blocked right now, but this is my second. It's the second or the third. I can't remember. I think it's the second knit block for that month. I don't think if I did both of those crochet ones yet. I think I still have to do, no, I still have to do the other crochet block for that month. But anyway, I got 2 more blocks done, working towards that. And then let's see, last week you saw the stocking I was working on for an order, and I finished it, and I really like how it came out. So back far enough so you can see the whole stocking. And see the little appliques I did. I was so proud of myself for being able to do such tiny little appliques. So it's got color work and then the applique pieces and bells. I love the bells on them. So this is my stocking pattern. I created this pattern to be reminiscent of vintage stocking patterns, and then I change up the designs on them. So I did not do a tutorial on this one, but I have a few more that I need to do, and I will do a tutorial with one of those. It's a relatively simple stocking to do, and I love the way it comes out. It's a really nice size. The density of it's really nice, so you're not going to have things like going through it. And I love having it personalized with the name and the birth year. So that one is going to be going out in the mail at the beginning of the week. And let's set that over there. So those are, I just dropped something. Oops, sorry for the noise. I think those are the only finished objects I have. Works in progress. I have not gotten, I keep dropping things. I've not gotten any further on the scarf I'm working on for my son. Marker's still in the same place. I had so many other things going on this week that I have not gotten more done on that, and he has made sure that I know that. Mom, have you worked any more on my stocking? No, I haven't. I need to make sure and sit down and, at least do X amount of rows or time or something on it. And I haven't. But I was trying to finish that stocking, and then we had that sale my husband and I had this last weekend, which went really well. Foot traffic was probably a little slower than I expected, but that was actually really nice considering the fact it was our first sale and we were figuring things out and stuff. So that actually ended up going really nicely. And I bought, look how cute, from one of the other vendors, little keychain. He's gonna hang on my wall back here with all my other fun stuff. And from the same booth, oh, Third time's a charm. There we go. Okay. Look at these cute little earrings. They're so cute. So I got those while we were there. And then I also got, going to be a future work in progress. I've not started this yet, but Kira Delaney was one of the other booths with Kira K Designs. And she does amazing patterns. Here she is. And I will link, she has a YouTube and then she has her Ravelry page. So I will link all that. And I got her little sparrow shawl pattern. Actually, I got the kit. So she's wearing it here, and then you can see it is so drapey and dainty and everything. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a knit pattern. And since I got the kit, I got the pattern and this beautiful yarn. It's tencel yarn. So it's like, it's just super shimmery and it's so drapey when it's done. So I picked this pretty blue. So that is something that I plan to work on soon, hopefully. And the bag I have it in is one of my own. I love this, how this bag came out. So that is a future work in progress that I will hopefully start soon. Come on, stay. Okay. While we were at that, since my husband was selling lots of drop spindles, I was working on one for most of the day whenever I wasn't interacting with somebody. So this is one of my husband's spindles. Come on, focus. Wrong way. That way. That way. There we go. And I have this much on it currently. And when we went, I had just a little bit more than this. And then I spun up all of that. So I still have more fiber in here. I'll finish spinning and then it can get plied, but I did get all that spun that day. So that was really nice. I was able to be extra productive. Okay, let's see. My beautiful Weird Sisters bag. This is my car socks, my travel socks, my go everywhere with me socks. So if you remember last week, I realized as I showed this to you that I had messed up. So I had to rip, like I was on this far onto the heel flap, and I had to rip all that back out because I put it on backwards. And so I put the stitch marker at the base of that because I had ripped that out and then go back. So I ripped it out, started again, realized something was messed up, had to go back a row or two, fixed it, realized something was messed up again, had to pull out like another 2 rows, then started again, and then it worked. But I think what had happened was when I had picked up stitches to start again, I had messed something up. So anyway, I got it all figured out. It's all moving properly now. And I am working the gusset now. So there's where my marker is. So this is what I ripped out, then went here, 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 and now I'm back up and I have turned the heel and I'm working the gusset. So it's coming along. And like I said, the only time I work on this is if I'm either sitting passenger in the car or I'm like waiting at a doctor's appointment or, you know, something, sitting in a restaurant, whatever. So it's not something that I necessarily work on every day. It just gets worked on from time to time. So I generally leave this bag in the car and then it's always there for me to be able to use. So the last thing, oh, almost last thing. Okay, so I started a new project, and I think I might have mentioned it to you that I was going to start it. Serdar has these crochet alongs they've been doing for the last couple of years, and I really enjoy their crochet alongs. They have a Facebook community, they have YouTube videos that go with each pattern piece when it comes out. They're generally a very easy. They try and do it to where somebody who's brand new can do it, but somebody who's more experienced like myself can still be entertained and enjoy it. They try to use lots of different stitches, so you're constantly learning new stitches and techniques and things like that. And they're always a fun pattern. And I think they are really well written. They are generally written with UK terms. And when I first started doing them, I would white out and rewrite because I didn't know them well enough. I've gotten used to it enough, though, that I can go through and read it without any problem knowing it's a UK term. They have started to include in their abbreviations, their stitch abbreviations. They have started including that, like, that they're double crochet. Focus. Come on. Anyway, it says, like, it'll say double crochet, US single crochet. So they do let you know in case you don't know. And I think this is the one of the pattern pages. So they have this little block up here that will tell you the explanation of that stitch and how it's worked. And when they add in, they don't put all the stitches there for the whole blanket right away. So next week, if there's a new stitch, it will get added into that space. And they give you little tips and techniques. And then this is worked like this. So it continuously goes. And then this one is a multi-square, so how to attach the squares. They have, you can use their yarns. I'm using yarns from my stash. So I've actually not only changed my yarn, but I changed the hook size. But they give you the finished blanket measurements, what the colors are, and how many of them you need of theirs. They always have this little ruler here, which is really nice, so you can check your gauge and stuff. So if you're using your own colors and you want to write them in here, you can. And the blanket that we are doing right now is called Blossom and Buds. And the pattern is, her name is Lindsay, and she is Lottie and Albert. And she talked about where the name came from in one of the videos, but that's her Instagram name. Anyway, here's the blanket. So it's this nice springtime, and it's inspired by a log cabin style pattern. So week 1 is this center pink and the blue that goes right around it. So then week 2, I'm guessing, is going to be the striped section. I think week 3 will be out here. And I don't remember if it's 4 or 5 weeks. The border will be the last week because that's the way it normally goes. So, but anyway, that is the blanket. There we go. Now I can focus. So that's what we're working on. And here you can see it draped on a chair, kind of gives you a size idea. Though mine is going to be a bit larger because I have changed up the yarn. The yarn size, their yarn, and is like a worsted, but it's kind of like that finer worsted where it's not quite a 3, but it doesn't quite feel like a 4 either. So I'm using regular worsted and went up the hook size. So here is my first section. I still have to do the blue because they come out on Wednesdays. So I've gotten the first pink section done. The flower on the center one is not in this week, so that'll probably get added on later. So now I need to do the blue section, which I haven't read ahead yet, but it looks like it's being done in the same way as this, except that you're doing color work for the flowers. So that's the first section, and I went up from a size, let's see, they're using an F, a US F hook, and I went way up. I am using a J, and I had ordered some new hooks from Furls. So here's my 2 new hooks that just came in the mail. This one's one of their mystery seconds, and it is really pretty for just being a second. So mystery seconds are worth it because they're half the price. But this is the one that I am using on this blanket. It is their new metal streamline, so the whole thing's metal because they're not doing their Odyssey anymore, which has always been my favorite. And you can see a big difference in the size, which is one of the things I liked the shorter neck of the Odyssey personally, but they're not making them anymore. And I'm really bummed because I really like those. But I love how, I mean, they get theirs so smooth. They just glide like butter through your yarn. So anyway, I ordered a J and decided I was going to use a J on this blanket and use this hook. So that is what I am doing. So that one is going to keep progressing each week. That is my new bedside project. So I will work on that at night while I'm watching TV. And I think, let me see. So that is all the things that I have been working on for this week. Hopefully I'll get some more done on the scarf this week. I know my son will be happy if I do. Oh, I made that little hen. If you watched my video the other day, I made a little hen because our friend's little girl, well, our friends and their little girl got some baby chicks the other day, and they're absolutely adorable. And I asked her to help me pick what I was doing for my video this last week, and she wanted me to crochet her a little chicken. And I say hen because the pattern was Betsy the something hen. And so I had done that, and I gave her that. She absolutely loved it, and her mom said she's been sleeping with it every night. So I don't have that to show you, but you can go back and you can see that that was my last video. So it came out really cute. So I was editing my video and realized that my microphone shut off. Luckily, it was right at the tail end of this video, so I had already shown you everything that I wanted to show you. So you just missed my end ramblings. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure and click like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Click the notification if you'd like to be notified when I upload. I am generally uploading my podcasts on Saturday mornings and my projects on Wednesdays. See, now I lost what I was going to say. Oh, I have the Facebook group. It is still small, but the more of you that come join, the bigger it will grow. And you can show off projects you're working on, or if you're doing something that I have done, or if you just have questions for me, we can chat. I will link that Facebook group down below. I will also have my Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, and my husband's Instagram for his woodworking. And any of the projects that I had today that were not my own, I will link them down below too. And I've been working on being more familiar with Ravelry, and I do hope to eventually start uploading some of my own patterns there. I have written quite a few patterns. I just don't have them that is anywhere on a public platform yet. So that's something to look forward to in the future. Hopefully I will start doing that here soon, and then when I do have a video that I've done a project for that's mine, I can upload the patterns for you. So otherwise, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful weekend and a good week, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye.